Hi, this is Tammy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I would like to make this here Manly Deer card with you today. And we are going to be using the In the Meadows, or In the Meadow stamp set. And see if I can get the glare off of it here for you. This set here is retiring on May the 31st, so on June the 1st you will not be able to get this anymore, and they are guaranteed to be in until May 22nd. So if you want one, you better get on the order list now, because a lot of these are selling out right now. But we are going to be using In the Meadow. We are going to be using the burlap ribbon. This is all I have left from my spool because I like my burlap ribbon. We're going to be using dimensionals, and we're going to be using soft suede cardstock and whisper white cardstock. And for the ink, we are going to be using Old Olive, soft suede, and pear pizzazz. Alright, well, let's get started. First, we want to take our soft suede cardstock and we cut it in half, and it comes out to be 5.5 inches this way, 8.5 inches this way, and you want to score it at 4.5. And an easy way to burnish it down, you can either use a bone folder or use the side of your stamp block. That burnishes them down very well. The whisper white is cut at 5.25 by 4, and all the dimensions will be on my blog, which the link will be listed down below. But first of all, we are going to use the soft suede ink, and we are going to get a piece of scrap white, and I'll show you what we're going to be doing with that here. But we're just going to take the deer, and you want to put that on a piece of scrap, because what we're going to do, I'm not going to do it on here, I already did it, and you can see I've used this quite a bit. But we're going to cut it out, because we're going to use it as a mask. And so once you get that stamped and cut out, then we're going to take and we're going to stamp it on our card front. And then we are going to take our mask and we're going to cover them up. We're going to take Old Olive, and we're going to be using the tree. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Old Olive at the top and the soft suede at the bottom. So we just want to put the green on the top, and then we're going to take our brown, we're going to put it on the bottom, and then we're going to hold our mask down, and we're just going to stamp right over top of the deer. And we're going to do that a couple times to make it look like the deer is standing in a forest. We're just going to stamp brown on the bottom and the green on the top. Then we're just going to stamp, like I said, right over top of the deer, and have your trees overlap to make it look like, you know, you are in the forest. Okay, we'll do one more tree. And then we're going to put some grass on there also. And then when you take your mask off, it looks like your deer are standing in the forest. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to take pear pizzazz, and we are going, oops, I guess I'm not in view here, huh? We're going to take our grass, and we're going to just put our grass down here all willy-nilly. You can put as much grass as you want, as little grass as you want. I like to put the grass at different levels, so this way it looks like they're standing in the field. There we go. You can make it to where you stamp off with it, so this way you have some lighter grass and some darker grass. And we are done with the pear pizzazz here for now. And we are done with the old olive. Now what we are going to do is we are going to take and stamp. Ooh, let me get my paper here. We're going to move that to the side. We're going to stamp this image here. We're going to make a flag. Oops, didn't do that one very well, did I? It says, to someone who's great to be around, and then on the inside we are going to be stamping this one, which says day after day, year after year. And so we're going to cut this out. Get my scissors. Well, you'd think I'd be ready for this, wouldn't you? But we're just going to trim this down here. Hey, if I could cut straight, I'd be doing much better. I must have got a crooked pair of scissors. Yeah, that's it. We're just going to cut in. Oh, I guess I'm not even in. We're going to cut in and just cut down. Make a flag. Or a banner, whichever you'd like to call them. And there's that one. Now we're going to take a piece of this. We're going to take the soft suede and we're just going to line that up. It's about how much border you want to show. That's totally up to you. I'm just going to trim a piece of this out. Okay, so now we're going to have that there. And I want it to stick out a little bit past my banner. So I'm just going to trim it right up in there. Then I'm just going to cut a little space down. Come over to the corner and just cut towards the middle. Come over to the other corner. Okay, I got a little crooked on that one. I think it'll still work. Okay, nope, that one will not work. Let me do that again. Alright, so we need about down that far. I'm just going to trim a big piece off here. Just going to line that back up again. Yeah, we're going to cut it off right about there. Right about there. Right about there. Now let's see if I can hit the center of this one. Huh, still made that one off. I never do that when I'm off camera. That one's gonna work for us, guys. We're just going to put our banner on. And we're going to use fast fuse for that. I'm going to trim the little hairs out of the center here. going to put some fast fuse on the back here. I'm just going to put that on there. Then we are going to take our ribbon and we are going to just cut a piece off here. This is some wiry stuff to work with. About this long, which comes out to be approximately 6 inches. I'm going to put some fast fuse on the back. Whoa, I'm stuck. You know, sometimes I love this stuff and sometimes I hate this stuff. I will tell you that. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to put some of this across the front here to hold it. Now we're going to take, I just had them, some dimensionals, and we are going to put 2 of them on the back of our band here. I'm just going to put that up there. And, ooh, almost forgot. We're going to take, this is why I left the brown out. Alright, I just had my aqua painter. We're going to take our aqua painter and we're going to use our brown suede. Just going to put a little bit of water in there. Not a whole lot. Okay, and we're just going to go over the deer real quick, just to give them a little bit of color. And as you can see, these are really fast and simple to do. You just want to go over it real quick. If you get some spots that are too dark, just go over them a little more and blend the color out. Now this would have come out better if I would have used the watercolor paper. It blends out much better that way. But this, I'm just using the regular cardstock. But like I said, for the, it would have come out, I could have blended that out a lot better if I was using the watercolor paper here today. We just want to put a little brown up in the trees. And then we're just going to attach the front here and this card will be about done. But we're going to take this and we're just going to put dimensionals on the back. Let's put one in the center there too, because this way it doesn't cave in. We're just going to put those on. Just going to line that up. And on the inside, I didn't cut me a piece for the inside here yet. Like I said, you would think I would so be ready for this. I am just going to do a quick insert for this one. I'm actually just going to use the scrap that we had. That'll work. Trim this up a bit. And trim it down a little bit. See, I'm just going to use the piece that we stamped the deer on. Put that on the inside. It should be a bigger piece, which that size will be listed on my blog. We're just going to put this piece of scrap in here for right now, because this is just a sample card to show you what to do. And we're going to take our brown here, and I'm going to actually stamp that on a piece of scrap to make sure I'm going the right way. We're just going to put that in the center. And that is all there is to making this card. And I will leave a link down below for all the supplies. And I am also doing a workshop over on Facebook. I will leave a link down below for that if you'd like to come over and join my little event. And I want to thank you for watching. Have a good day.